Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today doing a collab with the Geeks and Beauties community. These are my friends over on Facebook. We kind of help each other out with either our YouTube channels or blogs or internet-based businesses, stuff like that. If you're interested in any of those things, you can check them out down below. It's not necessarily just beauty related either. There are a couple of guys in there with more like geeky themed channels, so if you are into that as well, you can totally join for that as well. Anyways, today's collab is actually a top five favorite nail polishes. My top five in particular are more based on color than the, straight polish themselves, because some of these I have panned all of the colors I have of this, but the one that I have left in like 2 different cases. So I do like the nail polishes that I'm showing to you. There's nothing in here that I don't like. I do have some other favorites that I would have if I hadn't finished them in my project polish that I will mention when I mention them. But like I said, I do actually like all these formulas, and of course I'm doing this with chipped nails and one missing because this one always peels off in like 2 days. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with that finger. Anyways, first is the LA Colors Color Craze nail polish, and it is in the shade F Me, I don't know. That's not the name of the shade, by the way. It does not say. And I know this has a name. Like, I know it does, but this is it right here. I just happen to enjoy myself a nice deep red. I realized that a lot of my favorite colors are actually really deep. And somehow I didn't put in a purple, although I love purples too, but I kept it down to 5, although there is one honorable mention, and it is only an honorable mention because I do not have it. Next, this is actually totally a favorite, like formula and color, but this is the Wet n Wild nail polish in Echo Dark. This was actually from their matte collection a couple of years ago. As you can see, I have left the discounted sticker price on there all this time, even though I've used this several times. And it's like leaving crap on there, of course, but here it is right here. I'm more in love with the color than the finish. I do like matte finishes on dark polishes, so I would totally wear this matte as well, but if I'm not in the mood for mattes when I use this, just throw a regular top coat on it. But I do actually have a matte top coat from Sally Hansen that I use when I use matte nail polishes, but I just really like the deep dark blue. Speaking of deep dark colors, if you know me, you know I do love myself a deep dark green, and you know the reason why. If not, I am a huge Marvel fan, I am a huge Loki fan, so I am attracted to any kind of shade like this. This one happens to be a Wet n Wild Fast Dry nail color, which I do need fast dry because I can't sit still long enough for normal polishes to dry. This one happens to be in called Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Now, I don't think Wet n Wild sells these polishes anymore, but it is a really nice polish overall, and like I said, it does dry nice and fast. I actually have like some real progress on it, which doesn't happen with my nail polishes unless I'm trying to finish them. But this is actually a really nice nail polish. It does take a couple of coats to get full opacity because as you can see it's a little on the thin side, but it's good, and it was like $1, so I'm really not that mad at it. Next is a brand that I have no idea where it came from, but it's the only bright red nail polish that I have, and I do love me some hot red nails. I'm a big fan of Iron Man as well, so that's another one of my favorite colors. Not necessarily just because of Iron Man, but it does help. Of course, I found a way to work Marvel into a freaking nail polish video. Of course I did. Anyways, this is the Sur Noblesse nail polish, and it's all in Korean. That's why I have it. It's a Korean nail polish. I'm actually a really big fan of Korean skincare, and the Korean skincare like 10-step method. That's what I use on my skin. But this is it right here. Get the glare off of it for you. But yeah, just a nice bright red nail polish. And like I said, this is literally the only bright red nail polish I have currently. Julep makes a really nice bright red nail polish, but I finished that, so I can't show you that. And finally, I actually do have a julep polish in here. This is the shade Daily. I actually got this somewhat recently, and I love this kind of green-brown duochrome deal. My favorite of these colors is actually Essie's For the Twirl of It. But I finished that. It was in like a fall collection in 2013, and then they added it to the permanent line, so now you can totally get it. That's why I was okay with finishing it. That's one of the few Essie polishes that I like the formula of. Normally I don't like Essie nail polishes, but for whatever reason that one works. But overall, I do tend to like julep polishes, and I do like this one, so I'm fine with using this up before I buy that again, because while this is a nicer formula than Essie, you get a lot more product in the Essie one for cheaper. So, but, you know, I would totally add this to like a Julep Maven box or something like that, which I'm actually getting one this month because I had enough points to get a free one. And finally, for an honorable mention, like I said, this is only an honorable mention just because I don't have it, but it would probably just be a 6th place because I can't follow rules idea if I had it. It is, what's that very name? Oh, it is Deborah Lippman's Mermaid Dream, I think it's called. It's the green one with all the glitters in it. I will definitely be inserting a picture of that. I finished a mini of that, and I actually finished its old Revlon dupe in the Parfumeries line, Winter Mint. But they don't sell those anymore, even though that was a gorgeous ass color and it actually smelled really good, so I didn't mind it being scented. But yeah, that would be my honorable mention because I don't have it, or if I totally had it, it would probably just be a 6th mention on here. Like I said, I'm surprised I didn't grab a purple, but it would be like probably a darker purple. Or it might be a bright purple, I don't know. Like this, what I'm wearing is really pretty, but it's just a really bad formula because it chipped on me in less than a day and it took 3 coats to make opaque. It was actually julep polish, which is unfortunate because most of the time they're really good, but this one just happened to not be. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!